Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Today, it is Thursday, July 3rd, and we're going to be talking about the crypto market. Let's go. Remember that none of this is financial advice. Man, we see some assets ticking in the right direction. Quant is up 7% on the 7-day. On the 1 day, it's up 4%. On the 1 year, it's up 34%. Quant is up to $108. Last time we talked about Quant, it was like $70. That was a while ago. Haven't talked about Quant in a minute, man, but it's doing well. Look at it. It's ranked 59th out of all tokens in existence. We know that Quant has less tokens out than Bitcoin, and its token price is ticking up. Why can't Quant be a winner in this space? It already is a winner. It's a top 100 by market cap, but why can't it be a winner over the next 5, 10, 15 years? Dude, Quant, it's an ISO 200 2022 token. It's got some momentum, man. It's got some institutional backers, and there's less tokens than Bitcoin. I mean, it's an interesting thesis around Quant, man. Just on that basis, I feel like it doesn't hurt to own some Quant, man. Who's to say it doesn't go breaking past that all-time high, which would only be a times 4 from here. Its all-time high was $400, but we see that was back in 2022. Alt's been sitting beneath that for a long time, man. I got to get myself some Quant, man. I have to add it to my list of tokens that I own. More on this to come. We see that Flare today is down 2.4. We're fighting this range, man. Flare's stuck in this range, and it's fighting. It's nice to see a token like Quant in the green. One of those utility tokens. And the thing about the market is it doesn't all move at once. This is a rotating market, man. It doesn't all go at once. And Bitcoin's runs should attest to that. Bitcoin has always moved kind of in solidarity, and then the rest of the crypto market catches up shortly after. With that being said, look at this post from Ace.Flare at Ace the Greatest. He says, anybody else catch these two? Collateral debt position. Future support for over-collateralized stablecoins and credit systems that leverage F assets, as well as yield derivatives, emerging protocols enabling yield trading, fixed income, and risk management strategies. He says one can only wonder what's coming. And we see this from a Flare post where it says focus areas, a modular DeFi stack, where they say they're going to have a DEX, lending, CDP, which is collateral debt positioning, yield derivatives. And this is rewards will be allocated dynamically across these categories to maximize impact on F assets usage, TVL growth, and liquidity health. The $2.2 billion Flare allocated for the F assets incentive program will be distributed via the RNAT contract using our Flare tokens to maintain compatibility with current existing infrastructure. The committee and all existing reward tracking infrastructure will remain the same. And this is on top of a post from Flare Network, so they say, validation is clear. Upholds and Vivo Power's $100 million commitments signal prime time for Flare Networks, and we're ready to set the stage for X5. So we know that Vivo Power just put $120 million on XRP, and they're a NASDAQ-traded company. Now they're talking about taking their XRP and using it in Flare's F assets as soon as this is ready to be used. Huge, man. And same with Uphold. We know Uphold owns billions of XRP. How much are they going to put into Flare's F assets? Rich Kid says serious liquidity is coming to Flare Networks. And Flare responded, they say, has started to come to Flare Networks. It's already begun, man. Unknowing Faith says, 1 month till launch with institutions lined up. He says, easy wait. I'm so ready to put my XRP to use. And so, hey, I'm going to put my XRP to use, but I'm not going to use too much. I'm going to play with 10% of my bag. We're going to see how it goes, man. I'm going to play with anywhere from 1 to 10% of my bag, and we're going to see how it goes. Because that's what I believe you should do in DeFi. Uphold owns billions of XRP. We'll see how much they're going to put. And that should be a telling sign right there of how much you should put. We have not seen the risks yet, and I would hate to find out by losing my whole bag. No, that's no FUD right there. That's just a weary traveler, man. Somebody who's been here for a while and who's seen the pitfalls of things that are not too good to be true, but just things that are good. This is a space where even just good things can be fucking taken advantage of by bad actors, man. I was talking to somebody the other day who said that they got fucked by this or that, and Terra Luna. Somebody on here was telling me that they had been fucked by the Terra Luna crash and that they moved carefully ever since. I got fucked by the Time Wonderland DAO. It was a complete rug pull, and I've been very weary ever since. It's the same thing, man. And now I see this whole Gala Games situation. Gala Games was one of those ones you thought was too big to fail. It was a top 100 token by market cap. They had raised billions of dollars in node sales and with institutional investment. And, you know, while they haven't pulled the plug yet, it doesn't look good, dude. There is no momentum in that ecosystem. Somebody I respect a lot in that ecosystem was telling me that they still have faith. They still have faith in Gala Film and in Gala Music and in the OSMI token. They have faith that with the stuff that's being built and how little these tokens are, just a little bit of market cap increase will really send them to the moon. That's his thought process. And I appreciated his thought process. It's good to see somebody who's still thinking logically about this and not just pissed off and FUD. But is it really FUD, man? Here's the thing. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD is kind of when stuff isn't true. Gala Games did axe the nodes, and they did stop being decentralized. If they were ever decentralized, they stopped. And we see all this talk from Bitbender on Twitter talking about what used to happen in that Gala Games war room, where they would have people around the table who weren't just yes men. And that was something that was respected back in the day. But slowly but surely, yes men were the only ones who were allowed to stay, and everyone who disagreed with the main man's position was axed. And dude, we even had former employees get their wallets frozen. How fucked up is that? Hey, here's your money. Yeah, thanks for working with us. Oh, your account's frozen. I mean, dude, it sounds brutal. If I was to put my money in one asset right now, it would be Flare, man. Flare has never seen a bull run. Flare is down 78% all time. We just saw that Quant was up 37,000% all time. We saw XRP was up 36,000% all time. We know Bitcoin is up over 1,000,000% all time. Ethereum, similar type deal, man. Up thousands of percents on their all-time chart. You look at Flare's all-time chart, it's down 78%. So my whole hypothesis here is that Flare is going to one day say on its all-time chart that it's up tens of thousands of percentage all-time. And if you get in now when it's down 78%, dude, you're getting in at a great time to buy. Think about that. You are getting in at an absolutely wonderful time to buy. The day when it says we're up 1,000% from its all-time high, that's going to be the percent from where it was at to start. You know, right now it's down 78% all-time. So we got to get back to where we were, the starting ground, before we can even start shooting up. You have a lot of room to run is what I'm saying, dude. This would give you a lot of space for your bag to grow. And especially with delegating and staking rewards, you can really watch your bag grow. So Crypto Winkle has more on this. They say that Flare Networks just deployed $2.2 billion in Flare token to accelerate the F assets revolution. He says with Uphold and Vivo Power committing $100 million each, the institutional validation is clear. XRP-Fi's moment has arrived. The strategy is working. The total value locked grew 14x from about 10 million to 150 million since mid-2024. Strategic deployment versus rushing funds to market. Focus on DEX liquidity, lending, CDP, and yield derivatives. Are Flare distribution maintaining proven infrastructure? We've been watching Flare networks build methodically while others chase quick wins. When you have 19.4 billion Flare still reserved in measured deployment creating real growth, the runway is massive. The infrastructure is ready, the incentives are live, the institutions are coming. F assets. And this is just the start, man. We saw the total value locked go from 10 million to 150 million just from mid-2024. Watch us get another times 10 on that and we'll be up to 1 billion. Total value locked on Flare is going to be $1 billion. Flare is going to be the DeFi destination for all of crypto, man. I really believe that. And here we have this price prediction from Ghostman. And it's on top of a chart from Henrik Zaberg where he says, total crypto market, this is a coil with 3 rocket ship emojis. And Ghostman posts this and says, if this is right, then Flare is going to $1. Hey, I like a good price prediction. If Flare goes to $1 from here at 1.6 pennies, we're talking about over a times 50. Come on, from 2 pennies to $1 would be a times 50. You would feel great about that win. If you don't have at least $1,000 in Flare, I think you got to get your priorities right, man. Look around your house. What can I sell to buy Flare right now? Am I playing my Xbox anymore? Am I playing my Switch anymore? Do I have an old computer that was mining Gala token and now I can sell that shit for a few $100? Flare is my second biggest bag behind XRP, and I've been in XRP for 8 years. I don't believe in selling one asset for another, but I see massive opportunity for growth in Flare. Another price prediction. Flare Addict says that Flare to 10 cents is programmed. Yeah, we know. We know that Flare to 10 cents is programmed. I want to see Flare to 50 cents. I want to see Flare to $1, and I want to see Flare go beyond that. We have been here so early. We deserve to see these life-changing gains. I believe that Flare is going to deliver them for us. If you hold Flare now, you're in a powerful position, my friend. Just through delegating rewards, through the price gains that we're going to see, your life's going to change. You're going to be thanking your future self for being on this Flare rich list. Blockbones giving away Flare if you have a fully fused Blockbones NFT. They say that 700,000 Flares up for grabs this month. So they have rarity-based rewards coming. And of course, you have to have a fully fused Blockbones. I appreciate these NFT projects that give back, man. And Blockbones has been one of the OG projects in the Flare community this whole time. So this 2.2 billion Flare is going to be allocated over 12 months. It's designed to ignite institutional grade DeFi for FXRP, FBitcoin, FDOGE, and more. It's focused on DEXs, lending, CDPs, and yield derivatives. We see that the total value locked has already grown from 9.95 million to 150 million. XRP top 2% says, which is a funny name on Twitter, man. Let them know, baby. Let them know. This is the cash system, bro. Where you fall on that XRP rich list? Oh, wow. And the Riddler has a good point. He says that wrapped Flare is not included in the total value locked right now on Flare networks. So as soon as this is included, we're going to see this number for total value locked double at least, man. Everyone's wrapping their Flare right now. You're telling me that 80% of the Flare out there being used as wrapped Flare and delegation rewards is not being included? Was P Flare being included, which is what you have to have for stake Flare? I don't know, man. So the total value locked is gonna go up because we have a lot of Flare on the sideline not yet being included in the equation. Flare's $2.2 billion incentive program going live with F assets. You have institutional players bringing their money online. 2 to start, each pledging $100 million to put into F assets. What's this gonna do to the price of Flare and Songbird, man? I'm hyped to see it. It's Zach with Web3 Reviews. Till next time.